Good afternoon, Seattle. I'm Mia Whiteley, your host for this special edition of the Green Screen News Magazine. Today we have scheduled a brief rundown on Native American history and culture that remains with us here in the Northwest today. First, a look at some examples of Native American jewelry and art that their culture has brought to the Emerald City of Seattle. We even get to see some special collector's items that are courtesy of Pacific Gallery's Antique Mall. Our green screen reporter Yasmin has more.
We went to several Native American art museums and all of them wouldn't let us film. So on our way back to the hotel, we found an old jewelry store and asked if they carried any Native American jewelry. Sadly, they just shipped out their last tray, but the lady working there sent us to the Pacific Gallery of Antiques Mall. That's where we found old Native American art, jewelry, and information. Art and jewelry meant a lot to the Native American tribes. They represented many things, whether it was religious, spiritual, or just for tribal beliefs. Some were made for keeping the tribes safe, and others were supposed to keep them pure. Many of these artifacts can be bought if you contact the owner directly. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. For the Green Screen, I'm Yasmin.
In this time of political turmoil and a new election quickly approaching, a lot has been said about the upcoming candidates and America's current president. Some recent comments have been exchanged about presidential candidate Elizabeth Warren from President Trump, and we went out on the streets of Seattle to see how people felt.
I'm here on the streets of Seattle, a city named after a Native American chief, and I was wondering what people thought of the controversial debate between our current president, Donald Trump, and a future 2020 candidate, Elizabeth Warren. On July 5, 2018, Elizabeth Warren claimed that she had Native American heritage. When she announced that she would be running for president in 2020, our current president, Donald Trump, called her Pocahontas and also said that she had no evidence to say that she is Native American. She clapped back with the DNA test that she took in early 2019, saying that she has Native American heritage that goes back 10 generations. We asked people on the street what they thought about this contention.
It's humorous, but it's really demeans what the overall office and the presidency is all about.
I mean, it's kind of to be expected a little bit. I think that he isn't very socially conscious, and I don't think he really, I mean, as a president, I don't think you should say stuff like that. I just think but it's pretty commonplace these days, it seems.
I think it's extremely disrespectful to call anyone something like that, like to be condescending. When you're being condescending and you're being disrespectful, you're hurting everyone in different ways.
I think the rest of us care, so we want to shine light on two bullies trying to bully each other, two people behaving badly that we voted for, right? It's terrible.
Honestly, I think people are just kind of over it, and it's just to be expected. It's just so commonplace these days. I think they were both kind of wrong. Like, if she's only 1/1000th or whatever it is % Native American, I mean, that's a very small percentage. I also think Trump was in the wrong in calling her Pocahontas. So I think in both cases, maybe people made mistakes and said things that they may not have or shouldn't have.
Thank you for listening. For the Green Screen, I'm Yasmin Friedrichowitz.
I always knew that the U.S. had a deep Native American history, but I was unaware of how prevalent it is right here in Seattle. That's all for me. For Student Television Network and Green Screen, I'm Mia Whiteley. Have a great day, STN.